Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for being here. We will just wait about 20 seconds and we will get going. Just making sure that everything is indeed working. Sounds like it is. All right. I think we should get going. Hey everyone, welcome. I am Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks Commentary live stream for Sunday, September the 26th. A night where the Canucks played the first of 8 preseason games, and the Seattle Kraken earned their first ever franchise win. Exhibition, regular season, playoff, doesn't matter. Of course, it's going to be in the exhibition. And I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen. So welcome to all of you. Let me do all the greetings and salutations at the start to kind of break down how we're going to spend the next hour. And we will go from there. So first off, thanks to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. They are my lead sponsor. I'm now down 8.5 pounds. So it's nice to kind of say that that's going up ever so slightly every live stream. So if you want to see what the good news is all about with Patrick, my trainer, 7-day free trial if you want to use the link in my video descriptions. And it's also right there on the screen, performandtransform.ca/Canuck Clay. Yeah, thank you, Kel. I'm trying my best to be quite disciplined. So we'll see how it's going. I appreciate that, you guys. You guys are great to me. So thanks to Gassy Jack Art. He makes all those prints. So make sure you check him out. Thank you to Monkey 9 Brewing, the eternal sponsor. And thank you to Zawada Mortgages, led by ex-NHL player Raymond Zawada. So that's the first thing. Hello, Jonathan. Nathan, shouldn't you go to bed? That's my nephew. Anyways, thanks to the sponsors. Moderators, thank you to all of you in advance. We'll see how it goes. And like I always say, I appreciate you. And if you're not sure if you should delete it or not, don't delete it and let someone else deal with it. And if it's not offensive, just let me see what's going on. Thank you, Andy. I do pride myself on having great energy no matter what time of day. Never want these to be boring or repetitive. And I want to make sure that you guys are entertained as well. I don't want to entertain you just like a dancing clown or whatever it is. Although if you saw my TikTok, I put it on my YouTube Shorts actually, which I'll get to in a second, and on Twitter, then maybe you might disagree that I am a dancing clown. But I'll get to that in a couple minutes. So thank you to the moderators as well. And of course, to all of you, no matter where you're watching from, if you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, in the Lower Mainland, in the province, in the country, on the continent, or around the world, thank you. Thank you for being here. I do not take you for granted. I know that you could be watching anyone else, doing anything else, but instead you are here with me right now. So while we're here, why don't we give this video a like the fact that the Canucks are playing hockey again, like the fact that the Seattle crowd, the Spokane crowd, was pretty excited actually, which was good to see. Truly, you can tell I'm not that upset about the loss. It's preseason and it's Seattle Kraken, and we had maybe a third of our team there, if you know what I mean. But it's fine. The Seattle won, no excuses, and I'm happy for their fan base. So like this video while you're here, and also make sure you're subscribed as well. As always, I like to say subscribe now for Canucks Insight, daily Canucks Insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Right away, I want to give a shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. I see some of you in the chat. And to my Hall of Fame members, Jens95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Broomfield, and Shannon Hollingworth. And also thanks to all members, all franchise members, and all All-Star members as well. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or any of my videos, or on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Okay, I think I got all the business out of the way. I will talk for the first 10 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so, and then I will turn it over to you for Vancouver Canucks and hockey related questions. And then as always, the last 10 to 15 minutes will be Ask Me Anything, which was the vlog that I posted earlier today. So I'll talk a bit about the training camp. I'll talk a bit about the game tonight. I'll talk a bit about what I'm going to do on my channel, and then we will go to you. So hold on to your questions just for a second. Okay. Training camp yesterday was a lot of fun. I actually brought and went with C Edits. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but one of our channel members. And so that was cool. Sat with her the whole time. And then also got to meet Parker for the first time ever. And so that was good. Had C Edits on my right, Parker on my left, and it made for a really, really enjoyable day. And it was great. It was great. It was great to see the drills. It was great to see all the players. It was great to see the Canucks on the ice. I just remember I only saw Hoglander once last season when I got to go to that game in January of 2021 where I got in trouble, but that's a story for another time. Most of you guys know that story already. And I've never seen Rathbone play live. And then I still got to see him skate on Saturday, which was pretty cool. So Rathbone was very impressive to me. Klimovich was good violent shot, hard shot. He was good. I thought that Gadjevich was good, actually. We didn't see him play tonight. I thought Lockwood was good as well. He ran over both Shen and Rathbone on consecutive shifts yesterday, so that was kind of cool. And then the veterans, they didn't really stand out, but they don't need to. You're not going to see Horvat or Pearson or Garland or Miller go all out for one of these scrimmages. They're pacing themselves, right? They have nothing to prove. They don't have to earn their spot on the team. So that's why it was no surprise that you saw Rathbone and Klimovich and Lockwood and Gadjevich and those type of guys work really hard yesterday at the Canucks training camp. I got to see many subscribers out there, which is really, really cool. Took some pictures, kissed some babies, shook some hands. I made sure I didn't say kiss some hands and shook some babies because that would be bad. But that might get kicked out of Abbotsford Center. Beautiful arena. Would love to watch a game there. I'm going to go with one of my friends to see a couple games. And overall, it was a very enjoyable day. So that was yesterday. Shout out to Justin Credible. Already a hero member, which is indeed incredible. But there he goes with the $5 donation, and he's apparently supporting my new TikTok career, which I'll get to in a second. So Justin, thank you for that $5 donation. That is very, very kind of you. By the way, did I miss the notification? Did it go up already? It's supposed to go ding. Did I miss it? Weird. Oh, there it is. Speak of the devil. Speak of the angel. There it is. Thank you, Justin, for the $5 support of my TikTok channel. Okay, so let's get back to... So that was yesterday's training camp. Wonderful time. Great crowd. People were excited to see the Canucks. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm starting to buffer a little bit. Oh, I just realized that I'm not plugged in. Hold on a sec. I better plug in my computer. I wonder if that has everything or nothing to do with it. Probably nothing. Okay, got to get some power going in the computer. All right, let's keep going. Oh yeah, I see it buffering. I see it getting choppy. Maybe that will do something, maybe not. Now I'm scared, you guys, but we'll just keep on going because that's what we do around here. Okay, so that was yesterday at training camp. And now let's talk about tonight's game. Happy for the Seattle crowd, truly. I'm not just saying this. It was a great victory for Seattle, and they played a lot more veteran guys than we did, and it makes sense. Just as we are going to do the same in Abbotsford tomorrow, they played a lot of the good guys. Like their starting lineup was good. I think it was McCann, it was Eberle, and who else did they have in the starting lineup? I know Giordano was in there, Alexiak, Jaden Schwartz. Yeah, so they had some pretty good players. They had their two best goalies playing, Grubauer and Dreger, which we're not going to have our two best goalies until tomorrow. So I do not fault the Seattle Kraken for dressing who they did because they should have. They should have done that because they want to get off on the right foot. Just like the Canucks will dress their more veteran lineup tomorrow in Abbotsford because Travis Green, he kind of, whether you owe it to the Abbotsford crowd or they want to have a good first impression tomorrow in Abbotsford. So tomorrow we will see Horvat, Pearson, Miller, Podkolzin, Garland, Ekman Larson, and Pullman, and Demko, and Halak, our two best goaltenders who did not play tonight. By the way, Pullman and Ekman Larson, they were quite good yesterday at the training camp. They look fine. Pullman's a really good skater, and Ekman Larson's a lot bigger than I thought. So I thought, I think that they'll be just fine as they get going. By the way, you may have noticed, or may not, a new background. Canucks Access, who does all my thumbnails, as you guys know, he also put a new. He gave me a background, so that's what I'm using on my stream. Just something a little different, a tiny bit more going on in the background. Hero chat. Lucas says, Clay, bizarre to say this, but this time next week, for the first time since March 20, I'll be back at Rogers Arena. That's awesome. It's about time. Hope to see you at the game on October 3rd against the Jets. I will be there. So let's make an effort to meet on that day and say hello. So no problem with Seattle. And like I said in my post game video, I really like Jack Rathbone goal and assist. Not only the goal the shootout was kind of funny. I didn't even know that they were in shootout, so that caught me by surprise. But the shootout, his goal coming out of the penalty box showed some good puck management, fighting off the defender. But I thought on that power play goal by Besser, Rathbone really showed how good he is. Walking the line, keeping the puck in, 4 tape-to-tape passes, 1 of them to Patan on the right side, and 3 of them to Besser on the left. 1 went into Besser's skates, but 3 great tape-to-tape right along the ice with speed. So Besser converted on 1 of them to put the puck past the goaltenders, the Grubauer. So I don't know about you, but I really liked Rathbone on the power play. I thought he was great. And on defense, he was fine too. So I like Rathbone's game. I like Besser's game. It looks like someone's mentioning Hunt. Yeah, he was fine. So that's good. Then, what I didn't like that goal that Spencer Martin let in. I'm not going to rag on him. He's their 5th string goaltender for a reason, but I could have saved that. He wasn't ready off the faceoff. And that was one where Geeky didn't even shoot it. Geeky's stick just hit someone else's stick. And then yeah, the puck went through Martin's legs, and truly I could have saved that, but of course I couldn't play in the NHL. So there was that. Didn't like our penalty kill. Granted, we didn't have penalty killing stalwarts like Sutter, like Mott, Dickinson. I'm not sure if we got a lot of penalty kill time. Every time I looked up, though, it was Highmore and Sheldon Dries getting scored on as the 2 forwards. So didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that we gave up 3 consecutive goals in the middle of the second period. But it's preseason hockey. So just some thoughts about the game there. I'll get your thoughts in a second. And before I turn it over to you, I want to just say one other thing. I'm going to really try a couple things this year. As you know, I'm not doing post-game live streams like I did last year. I did that last year, but that was because of COVID, and we were all home, working from home, watching games. Now I'll be going to games, and basically Tuesday night I have my bowling, Wednesday night I have my religious education. So I'll be sticking to the Sunday and Wednesday live streams for sure, but I'm going to start using YouTube Shorts. And I have a friend who works for YouTube, and he gave me some really good feedback on my channel, encouraged me on a lot of things, affirmed me a lot of things. And he said, why not try doing some YouTube Shorts? So I'm going to do them before and after each game. Before the game, I'm just going to go over the lineups, because YouTube Shorts are short. That's the whole point. They're only 1 minute long. So I'm going to do lineups about half an hour before each game. And then at the end of each game, I'll do a quick what I like, what I didn't like, one other thing, just 1 minute, get those up quick, and then take the time to do my extended post-game recap. So you can find all those things on my channel today. And lastly, yes, I didn't even know it was International or National Daughters Day yesterday. So Kayla and I were fooling around yesterday with some TikToks, unbeknownst to me that it was National Daughters Day. And then you guys saw it. I put it on YouTube Shorts. I put it on Twitter. I put it on Instagram. I'm not a cool dad. I can't dance. I have rhythm because I'm a good musician, but I'm a horrible dancer. And I'm very awkward. I'm kind of stiff. I'm not very loose with my movements. So if you saw the TikTok, if you saw the the Twitter, the YouTube Shorts, you know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have been calling me dad of the year and stuff, and cool dad, or I wish that you'd adopt me. All very nice things to say. I appreciate that. But no, not my finest moment, despite Cal. Thank you for SLE. Thank you guys for I think I know who that is. Thank you for the great compliments. Lucas Hero comes in with a donation. I'll be working October 3rd. Actually, what's your TikTok? I do not have a TikTok account. My kids won't let me do that. But Kayla has a TikTok account, but she doesn't post to it. We just kind of record some and just save it to our phones. So yes, it was. So T-Dot's saying I'm not a cool dad. Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty, T-Dot. It's refreshing as always. So thank you, Lucas, for the donation. Unnecessary, but thank you. Let's get some Lucas hype. Thank you, Just Incredible. And man, it's the hero members coming through today. You're already spending a lot of money on me, but thank you. I appreciate you, and I know how much you guys support me. Okay, before I turn it over to you, great energy from the fans, but the commentary, yeah, it's interesting. I thought they were okay. I thought the play-by-play guy was good. I thought the color analyst wasn't that good. Color analyst kind of made a few mistakes. I think he kept saying Seavels instead of Seelovs, but I thought the play-by-play was okay. Okay, Yes, I'm a very happy dad. Before we start, really quickly, give me a chance to gather my thoughts for a minute. Type in, because I love to see where everyone's coming from. Where are you coming from tonight? So put that in the chat. Where are you coming from? And if you... No, Clay, you said it. Yeah, that's good, T-Dot. Yeah, let me know. And even if you're telling me every week that you're from Nanaimo or from Toronto or overseas, doesn't matter. I love seeing it. And I love seeing where everyone's from because that's what we're building. We're building an international community here on this channel. So I'll just kind of read them as I see them. Nanaimo, Hong Kong, Vancouver, Nanaimo, Montreal, Washington, Vancouver, Southern Alberta, Vancouver, Esquimalt, also Victoria, Surrey, spelt wrong, but that's okay. Melbourne, Australia. That's awesome. Richmond East. Yes, Cole. Good St. Paul's boy. Surrey, North Pole. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Penticton, Florida Swamp, Richmond. Nice. Esquimalt, Yaletown. Nice, Cole. Edmonton, Arctic Ocean. Wow, you've got some very daring people here. Planet Mars. Okay, now you guys are getting silly. Okay, you guys, don't let me down. I always say that I have the most mature subscribers, that I have the most mature followers and chatters, and then I get North Pole and Planet Mars. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? And I live in Steveston. I'm not going to give the address, doozy, but no, don't time out, folks. No, not at all, Lucas. Remember, arrow on the side. They're not offensive. They're just kind of silly, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get going. Start asking me questions. And let's do Canucks and hockey related. Spencer Clay, you should put all your live shows into podcasts. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but not really. I'm not much. I already do Canucks After Dark. Yeah, Marcus, I saw that. I already do Canucks After Dark, and I think that's enough for me right now. Well, it's not even me. It's Quattrop just subscribed. That's all. Wait, I always see you comment and you're just subscribing. That's wonderful. But yeah, I don't want to say I don't have the time to do the podcast. I never really considered it. Maybe it's not a lot of work. I could get Parker to teach me, but I guess then people could listen to me in other forms. But hey, that's something I'll consider. But thank you for that, Spencer. Yes, Marcus, I know you noticed the viewers. Which Canucks player had the better game tonight? I thought Jack Rathbone was the best. Should we care much about today's loss? Cole, I don't. Our lineup was only a third of NHLers, really, and Seattle was pumped. And I predicted that they would lose, the Canucks would lose. I didn't want them to lose, but I just said a 4-3 loss, and it turned out to be 5-3. Big fan base in Hong Kong. For me or for the Canucks? Either way, Alvin, thank you. Thank you. Does Patan make the opening lineup? Cole, that's a great question. I think there's guys, despite him getting to skate with Hoglander and Besser, I think that there's guys ahead of him that might make it. Wow, another donation from Lucas. Lucas going crazy. Let's get some more hype from Lucas. Would be a funny way to recap some good times or funny moments. Clip show, yeah, I would have to go find some clips, but that is definitely a consideration, especially you keep donating money. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Lucas. Acting like a true hero. Leo Levy wasn't that good tonight. No, Jog Paul, and he, based on what Travis Green said, he said that he didn't do himself any favors during the bag skate. Not at training camp, but the bag skate. I didn't think he was that effective at training camp yesterday. I didn't think he was that effective today. He's definitely third in the 3-horse race to get that third left spot, third left D. I think Rathbone's the favorite. I think Hunt's there. And then it's Juolevi. Juolevi will clear waivers. I don't see who's going to pick him up. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. And remember, if Quinn Hughes and Hamonic don't play, if neither of them are ready to start the season, I see it going Ekman, Larson, and Pullman as your number one pairing. Then I see it as Rathbone and Myers as your second pairing. And then I see it as Hunt and Shen as your third pairing, a very reliable, experienced pairing. And I see Juolevi on the outside looking in. Marcus, thoughts on Brad Hunt's play? I'll admit, I didn't watch the whole game because I was at church, so I missed the first 2 periods. I only watched the third. He wasn't noticeable to me in a bad way, so maybe he was fine. But I've heard a few people say that he was actually quite good, so I will definitely take your word for it. Edmund, should the Canucks consider trading Juolevi? If we do, I hope it doesn't backfire. No, the Canucks won't get anything for Julevi. If you're another GM, what are you going to give up for Julevi? I see what you mean, Edmund. I think you just put him in Abbotsford, let him ride out this year, and then say goodbye at the end of the season. Cole, do you think it's a distraction for the group for PD and Hughes holding out? It's got to be a little bit. But again, these are professionals. They understand it's part of the business. So I don't think it's a big one. Fillmore, where do you think DK should go since he's shown his competitiveness? The Q or the HL? I think he's got a really good chance to make the Abbotsford Canucks. Clay, who will be the biggest surprise at camp? If you mean camp or preseason, I think Jack Rathbone, you could still consider him a surprise. We're not sure exactly what we have, but I love everything I've seen. I think Klimovich has been a surprise. He showed he's not afraid to try things, which is pretty cool. So maybe those two guys. Dexter, did you and Parker get a picture together? If so, you should post it. No, Parker and I did not get a picture together, although we sat together for 3 hours. But yes, you'll just have to take my word for it that we were there. We were there together. VL, where do the Canucks rank in the division without Petey and Hughes? Without them, I'd say they're 4th or 5th. With them, I think they can battle for 2nd or 3rd. Truly. Yeah, Justin's not too worried. Coach Rob says a podcast would be cool. Yeah, I can look into it, but it's not really my priority, admittedly. I want to continue to build this YouTube channel. Who surprised you tonight? Well, Sam, to be honest with you, I didn't watch the entire game, so it's really not fair for me to say. But just looking at the stats and from what I saw, Rathbone obviously had a really strong game, but it's no surprise. You guys know how much I love him. Any update on Keeper? No, I have not seen an update today. And yes, I was there. I didn't see when he went down. Well, I saw him going down, but I didn't know if he got slew-footed by accident, if he got his skate stuck in a rut. But then we heard him screaming, and that was really scary. We heard him screaming very loudly. It was on my side of the arena, but still, a grown man, professional athlete, tough guy, and for that to happen is indeed very scary. Very scary. Why is Sportsnet 650 behind the broadcast? They might not have been in Seattle. They may have been. Oh no, I think they were actually. So then I don't know why. Fangirl. I was gonna say maybe they're actually broadcasting off of the stream, which they've done before. Trevor, glad you're here. You can always catch up to it. And Lucas, thanks again for the super chats. You're too good to me. Travis Green said Julevi was fine tonight. Thoughts? Dexter, he didn't hurt the team. I didn't think he was that noticeable. I also think Travis Green, maybe not damage control, but I think he realized how kind of what he said about Julevi yesterday. So, if you say something bad about someone one day, you might want to say something a bit nicer the next day. So I think maybe there's a little bit of that in there. What are your thoughts on Klimovich today? I thought he was okay. He works hard. He's smart with the puck. I saw him make some pretty good passes for the neutral zone, but obviously didn't score, didn't factor on the score sheet. Fangirl, how would you react to PD and Hughes signed on Monday when it's Canucks After Dark Day? Well, we'd be happy. It doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Obviously, you would give us something to talk about, but I'd be happy no matter what day it is. Jogpaul, is there any way we could trade for Brady Tkachuk? Heard he wants to come to Vancouver. Jogpaul, I think that was a rumor that someone on Twitter, Taj1944, started. I had not heard that Tkachuk wants to come to Vancouver, although he's very close to Quinn Hughes and the family. So I don't know if we have the assets to trade for him. We'd have to give up a lot. Don't believe that as gospel. I'll just say that. Do you think Jet Wu makes the lineup at some point this year? No, not this year. I still think he's 2 years away. Kai, hi Clay. Love the possibility of OEL, Hughes, and Rathbone on the left, but I'm concerned on the penalty kill. I don't really see Hughes or Rathbone killing penalties. No, you're right. So you're going to have Ekman Larson for sure, and Pullman, Myers. I think Rathbone could turn into a penalty killer. If you're giving all the power play time to Hughes, maybe you have to try Rathbone down there. Because Julevi, he's not much better, right, on the penalty kill. Cal, I couldn't see what happened to Brady Keeper yesterday. Did you see it, Clay? I think you asked this before I answered. No, I didn't see it happen, but I did see the aftermath. Palkozin playing tomorrow. Jogpaul, he's got to be. He's got to be. I think anyone who didn't play today plays tomorrow. I think if Hamonic is out, Wu's legit option for right-hand D. Galt not ahead of Luke Shen. So on the right, you still have Pullman, Myers, and Shen. Irfan, I really think the Canucks goalie played well. Not not many people talking about the goalies we got. He made a ton of saves in the first. Yeah, Seelovs was fine. They got really peppered by shots, so I thought he was good. Word is Hamonic is anti-vax. I hope not, since he caught COVID. Yeah, Edmund. When Jim Benning says the whole team will be vaccinated and then Travis Hamonic isn't there, then that's kind of tricky, right? Any update on the PD and Hughes? I have not heard a thing. Broken leg for keeper. Thank you, Justin. Will Demko be the goalie tomorrow? I expect to see Demko and Halak split tomorrow night. Maybe not right down the middle, but we'll see both of them. Canucks dream. Nice that you are here. Will Monday's game also be on... No, Monday's game will be on Canucks.com, Coach Rob. When is the deadline to send AHL players to Abbotsford? You can do that anytime throughout the season, but the Canucks, you'll start to see them start to send guys after tomorrow's game because there's actually a few days between the next game. Lucas, if I'm a superhero, I'm taking the Iron Canuck. Okay, you can call yourself whatever you want, Lucas. Marcus, what's going to happen with the Canucks and Chason? I don't think he makes it. I don't think he's had enough of an impact. I'm not sure if he kills penalties. That's why, right? So with Sutter and Mott out, you need someone who kills penalties. I agree, William, that Klimovich did not look out of place. Wow, there's 88 of you in here on a Sunday night on a preseason game. That is awesome. Let's get those likes up to 45. You know my patented ratio of half the number of likes as viewers in here. So there's 36 likes. There's 87 of you in here. Let's get that up. Okay, it's dropping 84. Maybe I should stop shilling for likes. But yeah, let's get those likes up to 45 or 50. That would be amazing. So you haven't liked the video? Like the video. Whoa, it shot up. You guys are good to me. Yes, Canucks.com tomorrow. Edmund's not too concerned about preseason. I agree with you completely. All right, take care, Jim Benning. Phil, do you see us losing Hamonic? Our defense is still very suspect. Too early to say. I don't want to speculate. I don't know. But yeah, he would be the most solid of the three right shot defensemen for sure. Is DiPietro first string in Abbotsford? Yes, he will be, Cole. Will Monday's game be free? You mean to watch on the stream? Yes, Canucks.com. To go to? No, it's like $75 to go to. Is it true we could have picked Brady Tkachuk instead of Juolevi? No, that's Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk went after Juolevi. Brady Tkachuk went in Quinn Hughes' year. Brady is good. Well, Tom Brady is. Brady keeper is more of a depth defenseman. Clay the big boss. Thank you, Samuel. Don't even know what that means, but I'll take it. Yes, Lucas. Of course I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this year's Canucks. Absolutely. Where do you see the Kraken finish? They're going to finish 5th or 6th underneath the Canucks. I think Seattle and LA will battle for 5th. Why did we sign Spencer Martin? You need 5 goalies technically. 2 up in the big team, 2 in your AHL team, and then an affiliate team after that. So he was fine. He saved all 5 in the shootout. When you're reading comments, the like button disappears, so you have to leave to like and then come back. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you, Trevor. No matter when you like, I appreciate it. Madison Bowie is not good. Didn't notice him, Travis, but I didn't watch the whole game. The Canucks can save cap money if they suspend Hamonic. So, but I don't think you can count on that money for PD because when Hamonic comes back, there's got to be room for him. Does that make sense, Justin? So, but if you suspend a player, just like any suspended player, you get that cap relief. Mott looked pretty good. Yeah, Calbro, I'm sorry I missed you at the skate. Yeah, he's better than I thought he'd be, for sure. For sure. What can Canucks improve the most this season? It's got to be defense. Cole, do you think Garland's size is a factor? Not in a bad way. He'll be fine. He's been working through it already. He'll be fine. When do you see Pettersson and Hughes signing? The week before the season starts. Dexter, October 1st is the deadline for opting out. We will find out about the Hamrick situation soon. Thoughts? I think he plays. I think they're just negotiating right now. If PD and Hughes don't sign by the start of the season, how high are the chances we lose at least one of them? They have until December 1 to sign for this season, so I don't think we lose them. I just think it's a bad look. Arcel, what's up, Clay? How are you doing, buddy? I'm great, Arcel. Hope you're well as well. Won't be able to stay. Just want to say hi. Wondering, are you all doing a fantasy poll this year with the YouTube community? Arcel, I will not be organizing one, so other people can, but I won't be. I have enough pools to concentrate on this year. Thanks, Arcel. Appreciate your support as always. Travis Green, was it me or did Seattle overpower us physically since a lot of our guys were falling down in the ozone? I did notice there was a couple shifts in a row where our guys seemed to be falling behind the net, and I thought maybe it was bad ice or something. I don't know. But Seattle just had a stronger lineup tonight, more veteran-laden lineup. Was the Canucks team mostly made up of HL players and not a real team? Yeah, Shannon, right now the Canucks have 50 players, basically 47 players that were in camp, so 2 squads of 23 each. So they didn't put all their good players. So they sent guys like Besser and Hoglander, and Rathbone, but they didn't send a lot of guys like Horvat, Pearson, Podkolzin, Miller, Garland. So yeah, it was mostly HL players. So it'll be the opposite tomorrow. You'll see more NHL players tomorrow when the Canucks play in Abbotsford. Cody's saying, just let's make sure that we know for sure. Yeah, I try not to speculate too much on COVID stuff for sure. Marjorie, do you think Bradshaw will improve the Canucks defense? Absolutely. I saw him yesterday at the training camp and working really hard with guys, always talking to guys. I think he's very likable. He's going to be a good coach. Rome is not worried about Garland's size either, which is good. Marcus, do you see anyone being traded before PD and Hughes are signed in order to make room? A lot of the guys I thought about, like Pearson and Myers, that would make sense that you can get actual value for them, have no trade clauses or no movement clauses. So I think it's going to be kind of tough. Hello, Windy City. Irfan, what's the chances Pettersson and Hughes won't sign? I think they'll sign because they'll want to play. It just might not happen as soon as we want them to. Do you think PD is worth $9 a year on a long-term deal with the history of the injury? Yeah, Cole. If he signed for 7 or 8 years at 9, I'd take it for sure. Fillmore, who do you want? Who do you think steps up if PD and Hughes aren't around? Rathbone will take all Hughes power play minutes and second pairing left side, and I think someone like Besser will step up, and I think he's ready to step up for sure. Yeah, Cody, it's the world's a crazy place right now. I think people have become just more confrontational and antagonistic because of it's a stressful time right now. Wow, 60 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Do you think there's a chance PD would still be offer sheeted? Petter Hughes, not at this point. I really don't think so. Do you see Myers not being here next year to cap issues? Hopefully Benning doesn't give away another first to trade one of his bad contracts. I think Myers got a no trade or no movement. I should confirm that. So I think he's here for a while. Will OEL play tomorrow? Yes. Him and Pullman will play tomorrow. Thoughts on Klimovich? I thought he was okay, Travis. Not too noticeable, but not in a bad way either. I thought he was okay. Made some decent passes through the neutral zone. Justin, do you think a 5-year 8.5 is a bad deal for the Canucks term and money considering other deals like Kaprizov and Svechnikov? Yeah, 5 years, you're only buying 1 year of UFA. So I don't, regardless of amount, Justin, I don't think you go there. You either go 3 or you go 6, 7, or 8, but I would stay away from 4 or 5 years because you don't want to just buy 1 year of free agency UFA years and then he's gone. Do you see us trading any bottom 6 players to create cap? Not yet, Phil. I don't think so, but that's more realistic. A guy like McEwen as opposed to a Myers or a Pearson. Bigger contracts, but no movement clauses. What time is the game tomorrow? Good question. Is it at 6 or is it 7 tomorrow? Let's look that up real quick. It is 7. 7 tomorrow. Cody, do you think the Canucks are waiting to utilize Ferland's LTIR when it comes to these resignings? Well, Cody, they have to use them because Cap Friendly only has the Canucks at 10 or 11 million. I've explained the math before, why that's wrong. So they are absolutely counting on that 3.5 to use in their signings. Does Giuseppe make the team? Marcus, that's probably the worst spelling ever of his name. But yeah, I think he wasn't amazing tonight, but I think that he does have a shot at making the team for sure. Good effort, though, on the spelling. John Cena in the house. I'm great. Hope you are well as well. Best line without PD in it. Garland, Miller, and Pods. Yeah, or I could see a Horvat, Pearson, Hoglander line, or a Besser. You know, if you go Horvat, Besser, Hoglander, I think that would be a really good line, actually. Shannon, does that mean when the regular season starts, it will be all NHL players and most of them going to be new to the team, or will it be most of the players that we had last year? Shannon, 2/3 will be guys we had last year, but 1/3 will be new. Halak, Pullman, Ekman Larson, Garland, and Dickinson are the biggest ones. If you had to trade someone to sign Pettersson and Quinn, who would you trade? Well, if I could, I'd trade Myers, although that makes you weaker on the right side, or I'd trade Pearson, but those guys have no movement clauses. Does a 4-year deal bring PD to UFA? It does. So that's the worst option. No, I don't think we should fire Benning yet. Let's see what all these moves result in. Yeah, Connor Garland's not that big, but so never trust what websites say when it comes to stats for sure. No need to apologize, Shannon. Yes, we've all had to learn. That's a great point, Rome. Shannon, no question is a dumb question. Unless you're asking me if I'm cool, then you guys know the answer to that. Lucas, theme nights, nice. Jogpaul, what happened to Rafferty? We didn't sign him. We released him. Another Burrows, yes. I think Sutter could be expendable, perhaps, but although we only signed him for a year, cheap. Marcus, hearing Burrow's name on commenting gives me so much nostalgia. Yes. And I think he's got a 4 in his jersey number, right? I think it's 44. Wow. I don't know what happened, but we're up to 96 people, which is pretty amazing. That's great. Oh, it says 100. If that's legit, that's wonderful. That's great. I'm so pumped. Thank you. Like this video. Like the fact that we're at 100 viewers. That's wonderful. How many points do you think OEL will get the season? 40. He's a point every 2 games type of player. Phil, I'm fine if they had Quinn. No, I think you can have Quinn and Jack on the same blue line, but you need a really good stay-at-home penalty killer as your other guy. Right now we have that in Ekman Larson. I miss Burrows. He's a great underdog. Yes, I'm with you, Trevor. 44. Yep, 14 and 44 for the Burrows. Last thing before the week starts. Yeah, I think didn't I ask that last week as if I said, does Sunday mark the start of your week or does it mark the end of your week? I've caught up. I think I did better today at being more succinct in my answers. If Myers is willing to waive his no movement clause, it would be nice. Would Ottawa be a suitor in a perfect world? Well, yeah, Lucas, it's got to be a team that's got some salary cap room for sure. I don't know the inner workings of every other team, but yeah, it'd be someone who'd need a right shot D-man for sure. Lineup's going to be stacked tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be better. Scholastic, do you think there's an issue in the NHL with refs making so many soft calls? Why don't you think it's addressed? It's because they're human, Scholastic. You can come up with as many policies or rule changes or whatever, but when it comes down to it, these are human, and you're never going to have 100% accuracy and consistency. That's a tricky thing, I know. Dexter, I won $120 this weekend betting on a UFC fight. Wow. Dexter, aren't you too young to bet? Weird to see number 18 without Vertanen's name on it. Yeah, tell me about it. I got my jersey still upstairs. Shannon with the $5 donation. Let's give Shannon some hype. Hall of Fame member Shannon Hollingworth from Rob, Charlie, and me. Thanks for answering my questions, and thanks everyone for helping. Shannon, the community here is awesome. We are all here to support each other and not to make anyone feel bad. Is our lineup significantly better? Forward, yes. Goaltender is basically a wash. D, about the same. So I think the goaltenders push us over the hump from last year. Fangirl. Cole, do you think Quinn's defensive ability will take a leap this year, or will he turn into Subban? I sure hope not. He apparently was working on his defense. I think Brad Hunt will help a lot. So let's say yes to an improvement for Quinn Hughes. Thank you, Shannon, once again. Jet Wu, hot take from Marcus. Jet Wu gets called up mid-season and gets himself a spot on the bottom pair. Okay, we will see. Lucas, another $5 donation from the hero. Need a custom CCC design jersey? Yeah, I know you've offered that before. No, I do not need one right now, but if you want to whip one up, I will not say no, but I'm not looking for one in particular just yet. Thank you. Are you talking about just to see a mock-up, Lucas, or for me to actually wear? Because I don't think I'd wear something with... You guys are so good. You say you'd buy CCC merch or whatever, but I don't think I'd even wear CCC merch. I don't know. I got to think about it. But thank you, Lucas. And thank you for the donation once again. Oh, Dexter, I bet against my dad and his friend who absolutely absolutely nothing. Well, Dexter, I'd say you did your research then. Irfan, I heard that Pettersson thinks his worth is what Marner is. Is that a fair assumption? If you're asking me should I assume that Pettersson thinks that about himself? Maybe. Is that fair? I wouldn't go there just yet. I want to see a bit more from Petey. But he can be. Manpreet loves our forward depth. Yep. Demko Halaktamal. Yep. Thanks again, Lucas, for that donation. Predictions for Garland, goals and assists and total points. I have that in my spreadsheet when we did it for Canucks After Dark. I think I said 60, maybe 30 and 30. I think I said 60 points for Garland. Chase on the fourth line. You like it, Manpreet? We'll see. I think I saw Rathbone was on the PK during one of the penalties. Perhaps. Mock-up? Yeah, do it, Lucas. I'd be open to a mock-up for sure. Petter Hughes. Do you think PD and Hughes will sign contracts at the same time? I think PD goes first. I think PD signs first. Coach Rob, franchise member with a $5 donation. You guys are coming through with the donations tonight. Let's get some love for Coach Rob. And Coach Rob, subscribe to his channel. He does post-game recaps on the Victoria Royals, which is pretty cool. Throw the cash at Hughes and move Pettersson. Yikes. That's a hot take for sure. Wait, I heard another buzz. Well, that's the Coach Rob one. Thank you. Rathbone is a smooth skater. Absolutely. I was so impressed by him yesterday, seeing him live. I put a $500 bet down, but my dad denied it. Was it basically 1-1? Dexter, those odds? Shannon would wear CCC merchandise. Why, thank you, Shannon. The Bone Man. Lucas, that doesn't sound good. Fangirl, between PD and Hughes, who signs first? I think PD signs first. Because if you sign Hughes, then you're still in the risk of offer sheet, even though I don't think it's going to happen. Marcus, go to bed. Thank you. I appreciate you staying up so late for me. PD is a better playoff performer than Marner. That's funny because being in the playoffs only once. Rathbone equals Hughes light. Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. I agree. 5 for 5. Nice, Dexter. Bone Man, maybe. There's Coach Rob's donation. Thank you. Derek. Clay, do you think that the Canucks will struggle out of the gate until Pettersson and Hughes are signed, assuming they both don't get signed before the start of the regular season? No, I'm not ready to say that yet. I think they have enough good players and veterans where they should be fine. How much AAV would you give PD and Hughes? I go 3 times 8 for PD. I go 8 times 8 for Hughes, or 3 times 7 for Hughes. A bit more than Darlene, or 6.5 to 7. The Canucks pad the contracts with signing bonuses. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that could work, but the ultimate cap hit it counts as cap hit as well. Dem bones. Thoughts on the 2-week road trip for the Canucks to start the season? Not ideal, but the teams aren't that tough, and it's a great chance to bond right away. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle offer sheets Pettersson. I hope not. We shall see. That's one way to start a rivalry. The Reaper. Huh. Looking better than last year. Alex, are you talking about me or talking about the team? I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're talking about the team, but thank you. Actually, technically, I'm looking better than last year. Although I'm older, I have less hair. I'm 8 pounds lighter than I was last year, so that's kind of cool. All right, you guys. It is 10:45. Let us do any more Canucks or hockey-related questions. Don't go to Ask Me Anything yet. I love the fact that there were 100 people in here tonight. That was awesome. at 10:30 p.m. on a Sunday night. The team and listening from UK. You're awesome, Clay. Thank you, Alex. Any more Canucks or hockey-related questions? Last chance. Going once. Going twice. All right. Let's move to Ask Me Anything. Let's go for at least 5 or 10 minutes. Ask me anything you want. Okay, last 3 questions. How deep of a run do we have in us? We can win at least one playoff round. Did Demko play? No, he'll play tomorrow. Lucas, thinking of your Halloween costume at this time? Yeah, I dress up as a cool Asian dad every year. Dexter, do you still have that sheet of your viewers and their ages? I think I have it thrown away somewhere, but that was when my streams were a lot smaller. I think it'd be impossible to do now. Favorite Halloween song? Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Do you think Eichel getting stripped of the captaincy is the last straw? Yeah, I think he's on his way out. It just matter when. More TikToks? SLE, you are too kind to me. I told Kayla maybe once a week, and she said once a month. We're probably going to end up going once a year. Sam, how do you think Edler will do with the Kings? I think he'll be fine, but I don't expect him to light it up just because he's there. I do Clay wait. I'm not sure what that means. Coach Rob, do you ever order from Skip or DoorDash? Yeah, once in a while. Not from home, usually at work. And I never do it just as solo. I'm usually part of a group order. So yeah, I do some of those delivery places once in a while. Trevor, why did you travel to the Philippines? Do you have relatives there or was it a holiday? Yeah, I've gone 4 times because my wife Gail, even though she's Chinese, she was born and raised in the Philippines. So she still has family there. I don't have any family there, but my wife Gail does. So I've gone in 96, 99, 2000, and 2003. But I haven't been in almost 20 years. Lucas, think of a zombified hockey player this year for Halloween. Yikes. Favorite chocolate bar? Snickers. Favorite Halloween movie? Let's go Ghostbusters with that one too. Peter Hughes, I think it was about a year since you made the last age list, so you might have to change. Oh yeah, I have to change almost everyone, Peter Hughes. Maybe that's why I do my 24-hour live stream, because I'm going to have some time to kill. Although the agenda is filling up pretty quickly, thank God. Make a TikTok video during the 24-hour live stream, Derek. That could be that. Actually, yes, I could show behind the scenes of making a TikTok video because Kayla is going to be coming on the stream. Rome, I'm going to come back to the house tour in a second. Okay. I'm going to get all your feedback in a second on that. Did you read or watch WWE Extreme Rules? No, Edmund, I don't know anything about it. I will read it before I go to bed. Irfan, are the preseason games going to be on TV? They will starting later in the week, but tomorrow's is on Canucks.com. A device for choosing a major or minor university. Marjorie, just make sure it's something you want to do. Talk to a lot of people who are in that line of study or line of work, because the university is not the time to start exploring and experiment. Try to make a good decision, but based on what you're passionate about and talking to other people. Any updates on guests for your 24-hour marathon? Yeah, there are 4 big ones. I'd say 4 big media people that, and then some, I don't want to say smaller, but some less known people. And then my family, Marie Huey. I'd say there's about 8 to 10 guests locked up already. Throw in, NHL live stream, a 3-hour watch party, showing all my jerseys and stuff. The time's going to fill up pretty quickly. AEW, WWE. I'm still a WWE guy, but I'm following AEW for sure. Trevor, you need to come here after the pandemic. Boracay and El Nido are really nice. Yes, Boracay I've not been to, but my wife tells me about it all the time. Thank you, Trevor. Did you like the Dear Evan Hansen movie? I have not seen it yet. I'm going to see it Thursday night, Fangirl. Favorite Scooby-Doo character? Yours is Shaggy. Fred. Pretty boring, Lucas, but I like Fred. Hit the whoa right now, please. Okay, Lee, just for you. One of my best friends. Not that good at it, but there we go. Lee, that was just for you. Kind of a more muted whoa, but I hope you like that. Shannon, do you like flavored water? Nope. Plain water for me. Dexter, Clay, when you go to the pool, what's your favorite thing to do? Not a big swimmer. I like playing football, and I like sitting in a hot tub in front of the Jets and having them go up. I almost said something bad. But in a pool, yeah, I like playing football with the boys and trying to do like diving catches off the ledge. Like this video if you like the woe. Do not dislike the video though if you didn't like the woe. Glad to have hockey back. Thanks for the content. No problem, Trevor. I'm happy to. You worry about Pettersson and Hughes? No, Jasper. I use the term concerned but not worried if there's a difference. You're an iPhone user, right? You're an iPhone user, right? That is correct, Edmund. I'm iPhone 11 Pro Max. Sam, what teachers, when you were in school, that you wish you could have checked in the lockers when you saw them walking down the halls? I liked all my teachers except the one in high school that gave me a B in math, 83 instead of 86, and cost me a $2,000 scholarship to UBC. I had 8 A's and 1 B, and that 1 B was math, and my teacher would not move it. Thanks. So how you doing? Appreciate that. Yeah, Lee, sorry if that woe wasn't that good, but you're most welcome. I appreciate you. We should start a campaign to get you media credentials. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think that I'd get in for Canuck Clay. I have to go in through the BC Catholic or something. How did that 3 squirrel attack happen? I saw it on your Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, the squirrels love our tree. And at the end of my video, 3 of them ran past me and ran up the tree. It was pretty scary, actually. Not scary, but those guys are jerks. They drop acorns on me when I'm trying to record vlogs sometimes or when we're playing ping pong. It's pretty funny. We all love sitting on those jets. Okay, Trevor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Lucas, something you find that uplifted you in your job at the church. Honestly, to make an impact in people's lives, to have a perspective that allows me to give people hope, not because of me, but because of who I believe in. CFL, NFL fan, both Derek. Dexter, I like sitting in the steam room and whipping balls at random people. Are you a sauna or steam room? Definitely a hot tub, not a steam room guy for sure. Fillmore, did you own a copy of A Tribe Called Quest Low End Theory? No, I didn't know. I only know a couple of their songs. What sport would you rather have here, NBA or MLB? NBA all the way. Shannon, now that church is back in service, are you streaming your service? No, we are not live streaming anymore, Shannon. Great question. Jasper, which new Canucks player are you most excited for? I would say Connor Garland of the new ones. Will Wong, what did you go to school for? Graduated from UBC, majoring in accounting out of UBC Business School. Let me just return a message from a member who's not on the stream. He's finishing a stream right now. All right. Lucas, Clay, give me a shout if you need a speaker engagement for autism related. I'm not over religious personally, but I find it great to have an open mind. Lucas, I got you in mind. Thank you. Cal, what high school did you attend? Stevenson High, Richmond High, or McNair? Richmond Super Cult. I'm Richmond High. Burnett, then Richmond. Dexter, those Jets get your back itchy. Sorry to hear. Favorite video game as a kid? Ooh, the NHL series on the Sega Genesis. Dexter, I went to the pool yesterday. I had so much fun. That is good. Skylar, who do you think was most impressive in today's game? Definitely Jack Rathbone. Okay, guys, I've caught up. I need to get a couple things done, so I might not make it to the full hour today, but this was good. Actually, by the time I ask my question and maybe do my sign off, it'll be close to an hour. So thank you for all the questions. Thank you for the donations. I will do a formal wrap up. Okay, here's the thing, you guys, and I want your honest opinion. Sealoves was fine, Skylar. Okay, so no more questions. Thank you. We went for a good 50 minutes. Oh, yes, I did play NHL 94. And Shannon, I need a person for AV, that is awesome. Okay, I'm going to do some announcements in a second, but I want your honest opinion on something. I was thinking of doing a quick house tour for the live stream, the 24-hour live stream. A couple of the family members said it's not a good idea because you don't want people knowing what's in your house, just in case some sketchy person is watching, they find out where I live and they try and rob us. Okay, so then my counter argument is people know at least 3 big rooms of our house, the 3 main rooms. You guys know my office because this is where I stream from. You know my family room and kitchen where I do some streams from, and where I've done NHL, live streams. You know the big TV we have there, and you know my living room where my piano is because I've streamed from there before as well, and of course my piano is there for all my parody videos. So so I would love your opinion. Not the question isn't would you like to see a house tour, because I'm not sure how much it would offer actually. The question is, do you think it's a bad idea? That's the question. So again, they're kind of related, but my question to you, and I trust your feedback, is do you think a house tour on the 24-hour live stream is a bad idea because of the security, the safety? You don't want people knowing what's in your house. So that's a question. Do you think the house tour is a bad idea? Not do you want to see one, but do you think it's a bad idea? Let's see what you guys say. Coach Rob says, yes, not a good idea. Put important things away and you'll be fine, says Skylar. It's up to you. Dexter loves the idea. Yep. Rome says, if enough family members don't feel comfortable, then don't do it. Dexter says, up to you. Fillmore says, bad idea. Okay. Will says, would love a house tour, but I wouldn't do it if it was my house. Bad. Trevor, depends where you live. Crook's unlikely to watch your tour and then target your house. I'm an ex-cop. Very good, Trevor. I feel safe around you. Cal says, I wouldn't. Not a good idea. As long as you don't show the outside of the house. Maybe not a good idea considering someone might have bad intentions. Dexter will be security. No thanks. Bad idea. Lots of Twitch streamers do tour streams. I don't think it'd be putting you and your family in risk. I didn't love the idea. Bad idea of your host. Yeah, Derek, I think, Derek, that's maybe what I'll do is I'll maybe just show the rooms where I do YouTube and stuff like that. Although I can show you guys right now. There's one light right there. There's one light right there. There's my laptop where I'm reading all your comments there. There's my microphone here. And then I got a light behind me there that's lighting up the wall. So there you go. Sorry, that was a little bit shaky camera work, but I thought you guys might appreciate that. Oh, that's my very, very messy desk where it's a bunch of church stuff and my studies. Okay. Yeah, there's a mini tour right there. Okay. I think we're going to get to an hour by the time I do all my wrap-ups and announcements. So, announcements first. As you see, my next live stream will be Wednesday night. That is September 29th at 10 p.m. I'll be with Parker tomorrow night for Canucks After Dark after the Canucks host the Calgary Flames in Abbotsford. So we'll be on tomorrow night at 10. Man, my 24-hour live stream is only 3 weeks away. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. October 15 and 16. And then, of course, right, as always, if you're interested in learning more about fitness and meal planning, my trainer is offering a 7-day free trial. Just use that link, performandtransform.ca/CanuckClay. Moderators, thank you. You know how much I appreciate you. Sponsors, Perform and Transform, Gassy Jack Art, Monkey 9, and Zawada Mortgages. Thank you. And mostly, thanks to all of you for watching. We got over 100 people tonight, which was amazing. We had 3 or 4 different people donate to get us to $30, which is amazing. We also, do we have any new subscribers? I think we had a couple new subscribers. Yeah, we're up to 75. So I'm trying to get to 8,000 before the season starts. That might be a little tricky. Probably do a giveaway for 8,000 subs, and then my goal is to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. That might be a little bit tricky as well. So I know a lot of you guys are overseas. Thank you. In the country, thank you. Locally, thank you. I appreciate you guys watching. And those of you that are new, you guys know that I do my sign-offs, and then I do a very bad dad joke to end off the stream. And of course, my signature booyah. So no more TikToks planned, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, you guys. On your way out, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Give this video a like if you haven't liked this video already. And consider becoming a member. Our membership, the CCC Crew, is growing. Actually, 5 of the Hall of Fame members moved to Hero membership. No, sorry, 4 of them, which I appreciate. I heard there's another one on the way. But no matter how you want to support, that is great. I see some of Kayla's friends in here, my best friends in here as well. So thank you for being here, guys, as well. Okay. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. See you tomorrow night for Canucks After Dark at 10 p.m. See you Wednesday night for my stream. And speaking of house tours and safety, I got to let you know that someone stole all my lamps in my house. And you'd think that I'd be upset. But actually, I'm quite delighted. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah!